do. I'd love to stay at home.
Yeah,
Stay at home. I want to remind everybody again, this is Carmen from my financial... I don't know why I even attempt this.
Try it again.
Take 5, 20, 100. All right, this is Carmen from our financial services department. She's managing the department.
Frosty the snowman.
Oh, look, props are appearing. It's just like magic.
The stage is set now.
Stage is set. He's so cute. Yeah, does he make noise? Oh, but he makes bubbles. He makes bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Okay, happy Christmas. Anyways, back to the show. There are many, many parents that stay at home with their kids. They're fortunate or unfortunate, depending on the children, that they get to stay home with the children.
Exactly.
When one spouse works, the one stays home. So the parent that stays at home takes care of, generally speaking, laundry, dishes, childcare, toting the kids around back and forth to school, preparing meals.
Oops. Sorry.
Breaking snowmen.
Breaking snowmen. Picking up the mess.
Cleaning up the messes. There we go, cleaning up messes.
Nurse.
Yeah, that's a big one.
How about a chef?
Chef.
Housekeeper.
You sound more professional than mine.
Yeah.
And they are professionals.
Absolutely.
So what happens with that working parent who's the big breadwinner and they come home and something's happened to their spouse and they died, or there's been a car accident and they died? What happens to that working parent to be able to take care of those children so they can continue to work?
Exactly. And not even continue to work. How about if they need a grievance time where that they grieve the loss of their loved one, right?
I can't even imagine.
How about having the opportunity to stay at home for a while and take care of the children that are also grieving? How about if the children are not in a good place to go back to school yet, right? So these are some things to think about. So what I did, I went online and I went to salary.com because I wanted to find out what is the estimated worth. You want to take a guess?
An annual?
Annual.
$40,000?
Nope.
Daniel?
You want to take a guess?
Huh?
No idea. Kristen? 100. You're close. You're close.
120?
120. You're close. $118,905
Wow.
a year. Can you imagine that? Because if you really break it down, right?
Yeah.
Daycare,
Right.
right? I mean, break down all the professions that person is handling, and now how are you going to replace that?
You can't.
You can't. You can.
Well, you
if you
can.
have a plan in place.
Right.
Right.
If you don't have a plan.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard. And what happens is we know life happens, right? We know that life is not guaranteed, right? And we know that death is guaranteed to happen. When? We just don't know when. So we want to plan. We want to take into consideration that stay-at-home parent is juggling so much work at home.
That's a fact. Those of you that stay at home
Yeah.
really understand. And sometimes those who aren't at home don't sometimes appreciate.
How
Because they
about
don't
the ones-
understand.
Yeah, how about the ones that say, oh, you get to stay at home?
Yeah. Oh, you get to stay at home like it's a, people used to ask
Like,
me,
oh, wow.
how do you have 3 kids and work? I says, I go to work to get a break.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
So it is so crucial to plan ahead and think about these things because you don't want to have something happen and not be prepared. And it's already probably the most devastating things that will ever happen to you is to lose a spouse.
Yeah.
But to lose a spouse when you have children at home is just unbelievable.
Why don't we change it up a little bit? How about if it's not the stay-at-home parent that passed away? How about it's the breadwinner? Then what?
That's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother episode.
Then what?
Then what? Stay tuned. More to come. Bye-bye.